Kona, nice. The general store? Oh. I'm gonna head outside and see what that noise was. Okay.
Wolves always stay away from populated areas.
What is this?
Carl was used to strange phenomena, but a chunk of ice like this? Carl wondered what the hell could that thing be? It looked like a man fossilized in ice. It looked like a man fossilized in ice.
Ooh. Doesn't know. I can barely even look at it. Is that affecting his mind? Can I whack it with a crowbar? Oops.
All of a sudden, Carl felt like he was pulled inside a world of dreams, a cold, unknown dimension. Somehow, self-control was slipping from his grasp.
The heck is happening? That man just got eaten by a wolf. You have to journal.
To all appearances, this was a hunting log. Better yet, a war diary.
Mysterious journal, page 1. Beast enjoys long slumbers. Sanctuary seems impregnable, ice is everywhere. I need to exercise patience and wait for it to come out, to think like a hunter. The beast often invades the settlements bordering the lake. The beast often invades the settlements bordering the lake. It terrorizes the white people. They never see it coming, but they feel its presence, a cold dread grabbing at your innards. The beast excites the wolves, makes them more aggressive. One attacked me, I had to cut its throat. The blade digging into its flesh made the sound of a taut wire. The beast is getting closer to the villagers. It moves at night, bringing heavy snow and strong gusts of wind along with it. Attract it to no avail. I do not know the white man frozen in ice, but I do know this. It is the work of the beast. Its attacks curdle the blood of its victims. White men know nothing of this force of nature. I touched the ice imprisoning the white man. I saw things, but I do not understand them. Okay, so we're getting... First of all, he's distinguishing beast from the wolves, so this thing is not a wolf. And it has the power of the snow and the ice to turn them into ice. And this is a Native American? Cree people. And this is like a vision, isn't it? What are they called? Epiphany? Something like that. Epiphany's not the right word, but... it's like a shaman's vision.
What could these engraved numbers mean?
7.
A fresh path suddenly appeared before Carl.
So am I going back on his route, find out where he came from? His car. Driver's license.
Carl had that feeling you get when you immerse your frozen hands in hot water. What happened? Now at least he knew who the unfortunate man petrified in ice was. Gilles Lachance, the general store's manager himself.
Gilles Lachance. How the hell did he get frozen?
That had to be the worst parking job ever. Who was Carl to judge, though? It may be customary to park like that around these parts. Or not.
Just like it's customary to ignore the gates. Is this Lachance? Is that... No wolf could have done that. Is that his gun? Bent upwards, isn't it? Oh man, you can actually see him. What is he looking at? Is it over here? Yeah, I should probably start heading back into some more.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Yeah, we'll get him inside, get back to that radiator. I can hear something in the trees. This is freaky. I mean, it's not too bad. It's like something like the X-Files. Like the abominable snowman going around freezing people or something. I didn't look in here, did I?
A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit. A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
So, switch the power over. I need to put the generator back on, don't I? Might just leave this running. Might be okay. Just worried it might run out of fuel or something. I don't think it's that realistic.
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Mysterious unbranded cans, that is a bit weird. Maple syrup. Drinking it's a bit extreme. Is the radiator on? Yeah. Cool. Ooh, well. Broken clock, how convenient. Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna move on. Car's full now, anyway. Guess we just keep going until we find somewhere new. Car's struggling with this hill. Back half of a pickup again, or like a trailer or something. Stop in at this house. I like the little gear change details, it's nice. Cool. Some drink. Slurp number tea. Whoa, what is this? Blaze house? Blazes? Blazes? Blah blah. Blah. Their house. I'll be right here for a minute. Maybe don't leave it running. Oh, whatever.
A wintry atmosphere surrounded the house. The soundlessness of the area suggested it was empty.
bad feeling about this.
When finding a boot, one wonders what became of the foot.
I mean, not really. I'm more like, why is it just the one boot? Oh, where's the other? Cancel drawn. 1352. Who lives at 1352? Journal? Case of vandalism. The manor, Hamilton. Yes, they vandalized his meeting in the general store tomorrow at 11 AM, but he was dead. Crash. Freezing cold weather, which is weird. Hamilton's murder. Client is dead, everything's going wrong. Secret Service address. It's my luck. An envelope torn open. Address the Secret Service. If I remember correctly, this whole thing is more intricate than it seems. Is getting rid of the murder weapon by putting it in a mailbox really the best way? There most likely won't be any prints on it. I would have paid to see the postman's face when he found the thing, though. Another envelope addressed to Vaughn from the Secret Service. There's a key inside. The killer must not have known it was there, or they would have taken it. I'm one step ahead of them. I can easily trace back the chain of events. Hamilton wants to send a very confidential denunciation letter to the Secret Service on Ottawa. He is planning on sending the letter inside of a locked box and send the key separately. It's cumbersome, but he's doing what he can. Something throws him off while he's in a hurry. He locks everything, mails the key, but the box somehow ends up in his killer's hands. When you find death threats, the person threatened is found dead, one could say the case solves itself. Only a shame the note isn't signed. W.H. William Hamilton, right? Dead. Okay, so there's like bits and pieces that are blank that I need to fill in. That's kind of cool. So these are like my quests. Son of a wealthy Chicago banker, Hamilton made his own gold rush in the north of Quebec, where he established a copper mine and helped his family's small fortune thrive. Manistan Nord, 1968. You can't make a fortune without breaking a few lives. That's the saying Hamilton lives by. The expansion of his copper mine certainly did not help him make new friends. Hamilton is accusing the Cree people of attacking his estate, especially his luxurious hunting lodge somewhere north of Chibougamau. Yet another way to make friends. The Cree certainly do not hold him dear. His mind's probably upset. The Great Spirit. Vandalism case is definitely for me. An easy eye of a professional. Meeting Hamilton, yeah, 1533
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
What an upgrade. Okay, well, I'm just going to let myself in, I think. Hello? Anybody home? Anybody about? Excuse me? Hello? Maybe they're upstairs.
The key, which seemed to be meant for a padlock, bore an inscription reading Cloutier et Fils. A company name. Better keep an eye open. Businesses weren't exactly numerous around these parts.
Someone ran out of time packing his luggage. Literally, that's the tiniest box as well. Like, how's that jumper going to fit in there? Attach wire. What? Why did I attach wire to this? Weird. Phone line's dead as well. There's a note under the table. They dragged the table over top of it. Sometimes, yeah. How do I push the table back? Notes from Martin Blay. I missed how he said it as well. Please excuse my handwriting. I am in a hurry. I have to leave for North Manistan with Mum and Mrs. Roy. As I say, it's far too dangerous around here these days. I don't know much about what's going on because Mum won't tell me anything in an attempt to reassure me, but all I know is she has the exact same expression on her face as when I startled her. Dad and Mr. Roy aren't coming because they had gone to get Mr. Lachance. They're real heroes. My grandmother lives in a very big house in North Manistan. You'd be welcome there. I must go now, quite literally, your friend Martin. Must go now, quite literally, your friend Martin. In a hurry. North Manistan, Mum and Mrs. Roy. So, Dad and Mr. Roy have gone to get Mr. Lachance, but Mr. Lachance is Jill, isn't it? Or Gil, whatever his name is. Who was frozen. My grandmother lives in a very big house. Okay, the big house in North Manistan, we'll keep that in mind. So yeah, they left very quickly, I'm guessing. Oh, look.
The spirograph amused Carl. It was a nice modern toy, aside from being repetitive by nature and completely useless. Still, it found its way into many Quebecois homes.
Quebecois home. Quebecois. I like that word.
Money in a jar. What a shame. Carl would have loved cookies.
Oh, you can buy cookies. Come to think of it, it's pretty much the only time I have cookies these days when I buy them. Should do more baking. Radio's creepy. Okay. Yeah, it must be trailers I'm seeing, not back end of pickup trucks. That's handy. Got a water bottle. Don't think there's a lot in there to see. Fridge maybe. Cheeky and take their stuff.
The picture had been taken inside the house. It was the same wallpaper. Judging by the smiles, nobody suspected the impending misfortunes.
So that's the dad, the mum, and Martin.
Little Martin Blay with a family member.
Lay.
There was some resemblance between them, and Carl took note of the sense of bonding and pride they projected.
His uncle or something, maybe? It's Mr. and Mrs. Blay and Martin. Weird there's no light here. Bulb is burnt out, okay. What's that? Painkillers. I don't like how this has set me up for, like, I've got a crowbar, I've got a gun, I've got painkillers. It's giving me like Silent Hill, The Thing vibes, like the old game thing, which I heard them remastering or remaking it or something. Interesting, check it out. I'll read this game. An unsolvable accident. Over the last few days, a lack of resources forced the death investigation of Pierre Blay to come to a halt. The autopsy of the body conducted over the last few weeks didn't reveal any clue that could have helped the investigators, who refused to comment on what would happen next. This new development is happening in the context of the hypothesis of an accident which is still, in spite of skepticism expressed by the local population, the ongoing official cause of death provided by the authorities. The incident is said to have occurred in the forest surrounding the lake at Tamipek. Pierre Blay was found lifeless 2 weeks ago, near a footpath leading to the soon-to-be restarted copper mine. Blay, an engineer in training who was working on behalf of the consortium headed by William Hamilton, was reportedly in charge of the development plans surrounding the reopening of the mine. At first, police had disclosed that the body had been desecrated. Today, the official version is that it was partly devoured by beasts, hence the original assumption that a crime had been committed. Oh, Pierre Blaise. So that's the young lad's uncle or whatever, isn't it? It's not his, can't be his dad. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Just messed up my inventory, haven't I? Want that there? Want crowbar on me, really? Crash. Crash 1 of 2. An accident. I haven't been this shaken up since Korea. Abandoned car. Who was the driver in the other car? Whoever it was, they don't have a snowball's chance in hell if they intend to continue on foot. Besides, why did they leave so suddenly? A little bit of poetry on the back of a beautiful face. The reckless driver was also a melancholic. Like the sad, yeah. Lockbox. Would it be wrong to look inside? Surely I'd find some clue as to who that reckless driver was. I still need to find the key though. Box. Yeah, it was Vaughan something, right? In the box, I found a state affair, no less. Hamilton wanted to expose some shady activity by enemies of democracy. I still need to figure out why the hell this message ended up in the doctor's hands. Doctor's hands. Yeah. So it was the criminal. Cold mystery. Okay, and then I've got like people. Carl Fabo. Just 2 seconds. What is that? Carl Fubert. Man, Montreal, 42, private detective. Oh, that's who I am. Okay. I'm a private detective. Pays the bills along with my veteran's pension for my time in Korea. Usually I'm hired to track unfaithful husbands. Divorces are expensive, so infidelities are scarce these days. William Hamilton hired me. I had a check and many promises, and I really wanted to leave Montreal. A lake, a Tempec, it's a perfect place to get away. When you want to leave, you leave. That's William J. Hamilton. He was a guy who died. We kind of already know all about him. Get Lachance, male, 26, my age. He's a wretched man. Misery reigns in him like gulls on leftovers. I'm sure of it. Mystery struck again. The poor man is now imprisoned in ice. He needs to escape, but it was too late. I think he was stalked by wolves. Which is odd. Ooh. Keep you on him. Alexander Blais, male, Manistan 34, lumberjack. His brother Pierre was killed by wolves a week earlier, eaten alive. Alexandra is really upset about it. This would be for less. With Wilfred, Alexandra tried to warn Jill of the danger awaiting in South Manchester. Sometimes trying is not enough. So Wilfred's... oh, what was their name? Wilfred something. Lois Blair? Or Louise, sorry. It appears she migrated towards North Manchester with her son and a friend the day before I arrived. I can't say more than that. Oh, it's 11. He had no idea. These are some of my photos. Okay, so you only keep like one. Okay. Punched him mirror, maybe it's because his brother died. The loss of his brother. Journal entry. Oh, it's hockey. Okay. Does it swear, young Martin? No, no, definitely not. Only the tormented mind smoke in bed. Interesting. Louise's diary. I fear the worst for Alexander. He hardly gets any sleep. I thought it was work, but it seems to be far worse than that. From dusk till dawn, he stares into the void. He barely speaks to me. His son asks him to play the ball, and he didn't say a word. And the way he has to glance at the window. Last night, I heard him mumble in his sleep. He's coming, he murmured. I don't know why, but those words left a deep impression on me. He woke up shortly after, covered in sweat. He couldn't remember his dream, obviously. He didn't go back to sleep after that. Chain smoking the night away over the window. He told me to pack my things this morning. I wonder why. Does he himself know? We're waiting, but for what? I think I feel dread. That's weird. They do something? This is the kid's bed.
The sheets were in such a way that indicated a rude awakening, followed by a hurried escape. What had happened here?
Well, that's terrifying. What the hell is this game? Le Monster. Monster in the Woods. The heck is that thing, though? Like, the kid's seen it then. The kid knows all about it. Alexandra, or Andre, or whatever his name is, Alexandre, he seems to know something. Possible creation for a mechanical drawing toy. What? Oh, I don't know.
A window left open in that weather? Perhaps something had to be watched.
Okay, okay, crowbar time. Oh! What's the wolf? Raiding the fridge. Okay, this game is getting a little bit freaky now. It looks like Hello Neighbor. It looks friendly and cheery, but yeah, this is weird. This is really weird. Okay. Let me go that way. operate this? No. It's a shame that that's locked. How did the wolf get in? I thought the door was closed. I suppose it's not closed, is it? It's partially open. Attach wire. Right, I feel like I got distracted by the wolf breaking things. Head back upstairs, have a little look around. I might take some photos and see what it... There's no light here as well, that's the other thing that's weird. Don't really know why I'm taking photos. Keep it. I haven't seen a key anywhere.
When finding a boot, one wonders what became of the foot.
There's a sound again, like frozen people. Is that ice nearby? This is weird. Kinda wanna know. There's a bottle. Okay. Just wonder if there's anything. Any way to get in here? Look.
Carl's big fingers prevented him from reaching the key. Carl's big fingers prevented him from reaching the key.
Okay, then we'll come back here. Yeah, I think we'll go check out a few other places. I think we need some resources to get in there. Man, time is flying by. Drive on a little bit. Maybe we'll get to our next place, have a little look around, and then save there. And this game's turned out to be really interesting already. This is what that sign said. Explain why
The trap was fresh. That meant the car sunk down just a little while ago. Now where the hell could the passengers possibly have gone? Someone had been playing with a crossbow here. A very dangerous game. A bolt could hit someone's tire, or their eye. It could even kill someone if the aim was right.
Flaming hot one as well. Metal crossbow. The other shoe! What on earth happened here? That's why the phone lines are down. No information. Yes, this way. Clothes. Oh no. The manual owner seems to be Wilfred Roy, Ranger Manual.
Someone must have dropped this in a hurry, but whoever did was heading into the woods. Carl's tracking instincts were quickly kicking in.
Ice wall.
Carl knew why he was suddenly shivering. He was going back to the realm of visions. Carl had no issue recognizing the spirit-like figures, but he couldn't figure out what they wanted from him. The phantom, freed of reality's shackles, vanished in the forest. Earlier, Carl had witnessed the tragedy that befell it. Carl sensed that the cold was beating a retreat, as if he was moving away from some kind of center of gravity.
So the ice wall, I've got to find... I found one, which was Mr. Lachance? Gil Lachance? Or Hile, or Jill, or whatever his name is. The other three, I still need to find out what happened to.
There was only void where the road should be. Carl hated dead ends. He felt trapped. It was as if the road had drowned in the lake. He would have to find help by another road.
Wow. Scary stuff. Gonna back up. Check out somewhere
It was
else.
so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Oops, I don't want to get out here. I mean, check the mailbox. Okay. Okay, let's go to one more property and then I think we'll save there. Let's find somewhere to warm up. Here. Don't know if I want to. It's like a keep out area. Oh, it is open down one side at least. Woodlots. Check these out. Is there somewhere you can warm up?
It was a typical shack, just like the ones you hear about in Quebecois legends. Local lumberjacks used it to rest and twice a day heat up their pea soup.
Okay.
Who quits a game one step away from victory?
Should have put a carpet here. Well guys, I don't think there's going to be much more to see here, but I think it's a good place to leave it. I hope you've enjoyed my reaction thus far. It's been an interesting introduction to this game, Kona. I had no idea what to expect going forward. I knew there was something about frozen people, but really believe it, I guess. I didn't take that quite literally. And yeah, murder mystery, it's a bit darker than I thought it was going to be as well, so it's interesting. The monster thing is spooky, and then having like the visions and the Native American aspect to it is really interesting. Kind of reminds me of the Eagle Vision, the Assassin's Creed series. So yeah, I found this first part to be quite interesting. I like the survival mechanics. I always do like a survival game, but this one feels a little bit different because you've got like a stress meter. Instead of like food and water, you focus on heat, stress, and your health. Yeah, I guess. Oh, and the other mechanic I quite like is the whole detective book quest log thing. I think that's really cool. I like the idea of taking pictures as you go along to try and build up the story and uncover what's going on. A lot of reading in this game, so yeah, hopefully you don't mind that sort of thing in a video game. Yeah, looking forward to carrying on, keeping up with this. I think in the next few streams, I hope we check out a few more places, find out what happened to some of the other people, maybe meet up with somebody, like maybe Martin and his mother. I have a bad feeling they're gone just because Mrs. Roy, I think her name was, there's like dresses. You had Mr. Roy, his document was found, wasn't it, where that crash car was, and with all the dresses and things, and some of the people in that vision by the ice wall. I have a bad feeling they might have been frozen or gotten by the monster, so we'll see, we'll find out next streams. We'll uncover a bit more and maybe start to piece together what's going on. I do wonder if there's going to be some sort of fighting mechanic with the wolves, and the crowbar, and the gun. Yeah, it's interesting. And what has all this got to do with the Secret Service? This is just a vandalism case, now it's turned into murder and like espionage. So I think that'll be fun to find out. There we go. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my reaction. I'm looking forward to the next one, continuing this adventure, playing Kona for the very first time as a blind playthrough. Be sure to check out my Twitch channel, follow over there, you'll catch the live streams. I tend to do a live stream every Wednesday. And check out my YouTube channel, subscribe, like the videos, leave comments. It'll really help me out. Lets me know that you're enjoying the videos, encourages me to keep on doing more of these reactions. And I'm definitely open to video game recommendations. There's a huge list of games I've never played. I don't really know where best to post this spreadsheet of games. But yeah, drop me a message, drop me a comment on YouTube, or send me a message on Twitter or on Discord or something like that. My username is always Enterthespark wherever I go, so you should be able to find me nice and easy. And yeah, let me know if there's any video game recommendations, or yeah, just send me some encouragement, let me know you enjoy the videos. So yeah, the music is very good. I like the atmosphere of this game. I think we're going to leave it there. I don't really think there's much else to say other than I hope you look after yourselves. I hope you take care, stay safe. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next stream. Thanks guys. Bye.